Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
A new MP who gave birth at just 15 years old has revealed she was groomed by an older man. Labour MP Natalie Fleet, who now represents Bolsover after being elected in this year's general election, told GB News that she suffered from statutory rape as she was a child. She said, "That was an older man. That was potentially, now we have labels like grooming that we didn't have then. I didn't know we were having unprotected sex. I was a child and this is statutory rape. At the time this isn't something that we were talking about. It's not how I saw myself." Fleet, who took over the seat Labour legend Dennis Skinner presided over for decades until 2019, admitted her family had been struggling when she was growing up, at one stage finding themselves homeless before she gave birth to her daughter at a very young age. She said, "At the time, when I was 15, I felt full of shame and guilt and responsibility. And all I was determined to do was make sure that she had a life that was as good as she would have had to any age parent. That was what I was determined to do. I didn't think about me or the impact." But, with her daughter now 23 and the absolute love of my life, Ms. Fleet said she could look back and think that wasn't okay. When she came to tell her daughter about what happened, Ms. Fleet said she had been shocked that she was unable to find any advice for women in her situation. She said, "There was nothing. There's no acknowledgement that it happens in the UK. And the more research I've done, I've found that there are over 3,000 conceptions every year from rape. But there's no charity to support these women." Ms. Fleet is now a mother of 4 and a Labour MP, elected earlier this month in the Bolsover seat represented for decades by Dennis Skinner before being won by the Conservatives in 2019. In that position, she said she wanted to use her platform to talk more about women in her situation and do something about it. She said, "I really want to be a voice for all of those people, all of those women that have children in far from ideal circumstances," adding that her childhood experiences still had a massive impact on her, including weekly nightmares. She said she was still so excited about what the next Labour government is going to do. She said, "We're going to make sure that we're smashing down barriers to opportunity so that there can be more stories like mine. I am a product of the last Labour government. It wasn't a perfect government, but it changed my life and it was transformational. And that's the reason that it's worth doing a job where you can't go to the shop in your pajamas anymore, but where you still have a panic alarm in your bag. Your own children are potentially at risk. That's really awful. But when it means that you can make other children's lives, who aren't as fortunate, better, that's incredible." GB News interview with Ms. Fleet is expected to be broadcast between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. on Sunday afternoon.